An Epistle to Miss Blout on her leaving the town after the Coronation by Alexander Pope. As some fond virgin whom her mother's care drags from the town to wholesome country air, just when she learns to roll a melting eye and hear a spark, yet think no danger nigh, from the dear man unwilling she must sever, yet takes one kiss before she parts forever. Thus from the world fair Zephylinda flew, saw others happy, and with sighs withdrew. Not that their pleasures caused her discontent, she sighed, not that they stayed, but that she went. She went to plain work and to purling brooks, old-fashioned halls, dull aunts, and croaking rooks. She went from opera, park, assembly, play, to morning walks and prayers 3 hours a day, to part her time twixt reading and boea, to muse and spill her solitary tea, or o'er cold coffee trifle with the spoon, count the slow clock, and dine exact at noon. Divert her eyes with pictures in the fire, hum half a tune, tell stories to the squire, up to her godly garret after 7, then starve and pray, for that's the way to heaven. Some squire perhaps you take delight to rack, whose game is whisk, whose treat a toast in sack, who visits with a gun, presents you birds, then gives a smacking buss and cries no words, or with his hound comes hallowing from the stable, makes love with nods and knees beneath the table, whose laughs are hearty though his jests are coarse, and loves you best of all things but his horse. In some fair evening, on your elbow laid, you dream of triumphs in the rural shade. In pensive thought recall the fancied scene, see coronations rise on every green. Before you pass the imaginary sights of lords and earls and dukes and gartered knights, while the spread fan o'ershades your closing eyes, then give one flirt, and all the vision flies. Thus vanish sceptres, coronets, and balls, and leave you in lone woods and empty halls. So when your slave at some dear idle time, not plagued with headaches or the want of rhyme, stands in the streets abstracted from the crew, and while he seems to study, thinks of you, just when his fancy points your sprightly eyes, or sees the blush of Parthenissa rise, gay pats my shoulder, and you vanish quite. Streets, chairs, and coxcombs rush upon my sight. Vexed to be still in town, I knit my brow, look sour, and hum a tune, as you may now. Hope you enjoyed that poem. Come back for more, won't you?